Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show. I'm here to recap the first of two NFL games here on this Saturday of Week 18, the final week of the regular season. I'll also cover some NFL news after getting talking about this game, but we got a lot to discuss, man. Tampa Bay, they beat Carolina 16-14. They stay alive for now. Buccaneers will be huge Saints fans tomorrow, hoping the Saints can pull off an upset victory over Atlanta. Panthers will be rooting for Atlanta. What a shit show of a division this is. Oh my lord, we watched a mid-off. We got a mid-off. With the Buccaneers win against the Panthers, here are two outcomes. If the Falcons win, it's a three-way tie for first in the NFC South. The Panthers would win the division because of the tiebreaker. But I believe if the Saints win, the Buccaneers would win the division. I believe so. But what a crazy season it's been for Tampa Bay. Started season off really like 5-1 at one point. They just kept losing and losing and losing, but today they get a huge win at home to stay alive. So, the Panthers, if the Saints win, they would be the NFC South champs and host a wild card game next weekend, which would be crazy. But oh my lord, we have a lot to talk about. Let's start off with these refs. Oh my lord, complete trash, and I'm tired of these officials, these rules analysts in the booth. What's the purpose if he's just going to agree with every single call while trying to convince us we aren't watching the same play? Just covering for the fucking refs. What's the point of having these guys if they agree with every single call? It's a waste of time. Get these fuckers out of the booth. At least the announcers, Orlovsky and Reddick, disagreed with the calls, like most of us did. The officiating was just ass. We're going to talk about that stupid flea flicker. The first half was on the Panthers. They just didn't score. They got that one touchdown off the interception, and they converted it into a touchdown. But other than that, they sucked in the first half. Second half, the refs were ass. The rules analyst, also ass. Not great. This is just blatant in that third quarter. Sorry, these referees need to be held accountable. And the rules analyst sucks. And it's Brad Allen's crew. This referee crew of Brad Allen. Brad Allen got suspended in 2023 for blowing that call in the Cowboys-Lions game. This dude got suspended for the postseason. And they had this guy officiating big-time games. The refs, though, in the third quarter were just terrible. 31-yard pass on They missed that face mask. That offensive passing interference. I saw some people trying to justify it. Like, oh, he shoved him or whatever. That is allowed within 5 yards. It's like people don't know the rules. That was terrible. Terrible call. And then we'll get to the flea flicker in a second. We're going to talk about Dave Canales. Terrible play calling game once again from this dumbass. And Bryce Young not jumping the football, pulling a Cam Newton in the Super Bowl. I'm not just going to talk about the refs. The Panthers had some self-inflicted wounds. Like, the flea flicker was absolutely stupid. You're in the 20-yard line. I highly doubt you're going to get open at the 20-yard line of flea flicker. And then that defensive pass interference. There's like 3 or 4 calls I just said. Just terrible. It's just pathetic that they let Brad Allen's officiating crew referee football games. Big-time football games. I can't. So, Bryce Young threw a obvious backwards pass to Rico Dowdle, who picks it up with room to run. They whistle it dead immediately. I did forgot to mention that. By an official ruled it a forward pass. Referee Brad Allen then announces it a backwards pass that went out of bounds and a loss of 6. They ended up missing a 54-yard field goal. Out of bounds. It's just, they went out of bounds, dude. What? Just say inadvertent whistle. out of bounds. Bullshit. Shit went out of bounds. So confused that they said out of bounds. I'm like, what? It's a pretty obvious backwards pass. Can you not just take it forward? I don't know, dude. Can the NFL just fire Brad fucking Allen? He is known for fucking teams over and missed the obvious calls, including tonight by fucking over the Panthers in the third quarter. The Panthers also had self-inflicted wounds. Like, the offense wasn't doing anything in the first half besides that when they got the takeaway. But the third quarter was it's just so obvious. This officiating crew does not belong in an NFL field. Brad Allen's officiating crew. It's glaring when the commentators are in disbelief. And then the Bucs ripped the helmet right off of a Panthers player. No flag! He rips the helmet off. Where's the flag there? Like, they're getting a clown to agree with the refs on live TV. Not even trying to hide it. He rips his helmet off. So stupid. Brad Allen missed this and then hit McMillan with an absolutely absurd OPI in about 5 real-time United States minutes. They played bad in the first half. That's on them. But that crew is disgraceful. But you're getting shit on by the officiating in the second half. What are you supposed to do? Brad Allen genuinely might be gambling out here, because what in the fuck is this? Backwards pass blown dead. You still lose yards. Down would have gone about like 7 or 8 yards. Refs are stupid. It's been a horrendous year for NFL officiating per usual. And Brad Allen continues to be the worst ref in the game. I'm not even a Panthers fan. The refs kind of host him in that third quarter. That's just Brad Allen in a nutshell. Oh my god. And then Otten trips over himself, and the Panthers get flagged for PI. Are we serious? Are we serious here? Their feet get tangled. That's not pass interference. Don't worry about the ref and the booth, guys. It was the defender's fault because, he wasn't looking backwards, guys. According to the stupid-ass rules analyst. Oh, God, it's so stupid. Trips over himself, and that's pay out, whatever. This is Brad Allen and his crew. They were taking off playoff rosters after botching that 2-point conversion call in the Lions-Cowboys 2023. Why did his crew get such an important game when they're trying to be complete garbage? Shouldn't even officiate a single playoff game this year. That's all I'm going to say about that. Bryce Young, that fumble, what the hell? The flea flicker, which was stupid with the freaking playoff hopes on the line, dive for the damn ball. Just stands there. What is he doing? Dive for it. Jump on it, dude. Oh my lord, so stupid. But Dave Canales, he's an awful play caller. There's zero adaptability in his calls. A freaking flea flicker. He called an awful game again. Horrible fucking decision. What is the point of a flea flicker in these weather conditions? He might have just saved the Bucs season with that awful flea flicker. Moving the ball downfield finally. No need to try that shit. Don't you dare try and defend that play call. It's freaking Dave Canales. Live look. Just ran a flea flicker on the 22-yard line. Who runs that near the red zone with the season on the line? Ball handling in this weather is tough, and you call a flea flicker. What an odd call. Panthers tried to get too cute with an attempt at a flea flicker. Dowdle slips as he tries to pitch it back. You might as well have just went down. You shouldn't have even tried to pitch that shit back. When has anyone ran a flea flicker in the red zone? I highly doubt someone's going to be open for 20 yards. Rico shouldn't have even pitched it back. But yeah, that's really the main points of this game, was the officiating, that flea flicker, and the division race. So, yeah, let's go over the stat sheet right here. So, Buccaneers, they scored 16 points. They improved to 8-9. 4-4 at home. They scored 16 points, 10 in the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter. 0 in the third quarter, 3 in the fourth quarter. For Carolina, they dropped to 8-9, 3-6 on the road. 0 in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter, 0 in the third quarter, 7 in the fourth quarter. Let's go over the stat sheet. Baker Mayfield, 16-22, 203 yards. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. A bad interception, but other than that, he was solid. 4 runs for 31 yards. Bucky Irving, 26 runs, 85 yards. For Chad White, 7 runs, 23 yards. Cade Otton, 7 catches, 94 yards, touchdown. Really killed Carolina's defense. Mike Evans, 2 catches, 34 yards. For Chad White, 2 catches, 18 yards. Tez Johnson, 1 catch, 17 yards. McMillan, 1 for 11. Godwin, 1 for 8. Irving, 1 for 13. Defensively, they had 0 sacks, 3 TFLs, 1 reception from Jacob Parrish. 3 for 3 on field goals for Chase McLaughlin. Bryce Young, 24-35, 264 yards. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Running, they couldn't run the ball at all. Chuba Hubbard, 5 runs, 10 yards. Rico Dowdle, 7 runs, 10 yards. Receiving, Torrey McMillan, 4 catches, 83 yards. Coker, 6 catches, 47 yards and a touchdown. Tommy Trimble, 3 catches, 38 yards. Bryce Tremaine, 2 catches, 27 yards. David Leggett, 3 catches, 22 yards. Rico Dowdle, 2 catches, 20 yards. And Jimmy Horn, 1 catch, 15 yards. They had 3 fumbles, lost 2 of them. Defensively, they had 2 sacks, 5 TFLs, 1 interception from Christian Roseboom. And Ryan Fitzgerald was 0 for 1 on field goals. So let's go over the team stats. Panthers had 16 first downs. 1 of them third down, 2 and fourth down, 49 total plays, 285 yards, 5 yards a play. 19 rushing attempts, 14 rushing attempts, 19 yards, 1 yard per rush. 2 for 2 in the red zone, 5 penalties for 46 yards. Had 3 penalties for 3 turnovers, 2 fumbles for interception, 22 missed time possession for Tampa Bay. 21 first downs, 8 of 15 on third down, 0 for 0 on fourth down. 66 total plays, 338 yards, 5 for pass. 140 rushing yards on 42 attempts, 3.3 carry, 1 for 3 in the red zone. 6 penalties for 45 yards, 1 turnover with 1 interception, 37 minutes time of possession. But that's all to say for this game, so let's move on to the NFL news. So, 49ers left tackle Trent Williams and receiver Ricky Pearsall are inactive tonight. Tight end George Kittle is active. So now that the Buccaneers have beaten the Panthers, Tampa needs New Orleans to beat Atlanta, win the South. If it doesn't, the Panthers will be the NFC South champs, host a wild card game next week as the 4 seed. So Sunday Saints-Falcons game will decide the NFC South winner. Pretty simple. Rico Dowdle cashes incentive $1 million now cashed. Without Trent Williams, 49ers elevate Brandon Barker from their practice squad. Sam Darnold has a $1.5 million incentive on the line tonight. Patriots activate offensive tackle Will Campbell and defensive tackle Milton Williams to their 53-man roster, and both are expected to play. Giants place receiver Wan'Dale Robinson on injured reserve. Kendrick Bourne, Uchenna Nwosu, and DeMarcus Lawrence have some incentives as well tonight in that 49ers game. 49ers, Seattle. Dolphins elevated running back Jeff Wilson Jr. to their active roster for Sunday's game at New England. Terrence Ferguson was downgraded to doubtful, tight end for the Rams due to a hamstring injury. Jets downgraded running back Breece Hall to out for Sunday's game at Buffalo. His season is now over, and he's scheduled to become a free agent this offseason. Packers made some roster moves. Let's move on. So from Schultz Report, sources' expectations of Raiders head coach Pete Carroll will be one and done in Vegas. Whether it ends up being a firing or retiring, the coaching search is expected to cast a wide net with Tom Brady involved, kind of as expected here. Sources, the league-wide expectation is that the Browns are likely to make changes, and 2-time NFL coach of the year Kevin Stefanski is believed to be the hottest seat in the organization. Sources believe he's either getting let go or could be a trade candidate, though the latter is considered unlikely, so they're probably going to get rid of him. I doubt anybody's trading for him, so you're probably going to have to fire him. So from Rapport, the Cowboys have placed Javonte Williams on injured reserve, ending a career year with 1,201 yards and 11 touchdowns to end his season. Hopefully Cowboys bring him back. But I think that's all the news. Talked about the game here. Went over the NFL news from today. So, yeah, that's really all I'll say for this game. So, until next time for this game and the news, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace, and I'll be back here with the Seahawks and Niners and then the Warriors later tonight. Peace.